change it to live chat, and then open up that YouTube again. Go into the other one. And open up OBS. Right, we're back. Hopefully it won't happen again. I'm sure it will. Can you push my mic over to the other side, please? My mic. Yes, that's right, that's right. Just. Yeah, hopefully it won't happen again. I'm sure it will. I'll buy a new one. I'll probably buy the HD60X. What are you saying?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Teach me your ways. Easy.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did.
Did you?
Where can
Oh,
I
you
find the
did.
resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can
Oh,
indeed.
businessman.
Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay.
Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Right. Bunja. Yes, it's this one. Right, yeah. Don't really do this. Items used to brew. Oh shit! Didn't do it. Items used to grow plants. Enchanted items to be used in the room of requirement. Oh, we've done that. Okay, cool. So we got. What we got here? A small scientific potion station. Botanical. Okay, so this is potions. This is herbology. Conjure a potting table and a potting station. Oh, so this is the table. So this is... What's the difference? Perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. That's the same. It's all the same, right? Is it just what it looks like? I'm guessing so. This one looks more looks gothic. Doesn't look gothic. That one looks gothic. This one doesn't. How do you change the... What's looking back here? Boom, change colour. Let's do red. That's the colours of the channel. Insufficient budget. What? What do you mean? There you go. Good. Change visuals. Oh, we've done that. Okay. If we go back, Now we need to do a station. Let's keep it all with the same things. And we'll do this one here. In the opposite direction. Forest away. That's too far.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Awesome.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer
Why
than
not
you
ask him
have,
yourself?
and seems to know its every
That's
nook
rude to talk
and
about somebody else.
secret.
Especially when
We
there's scrub in the
discovered this
floor
room
right behind you.
together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post.
Ooh.
I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready. But
Thank
again,
you.
you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the
Alright,
castle.
calm down.
We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Ba, 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 ba. Right, let's start brewing. Do we not just brew? How do we brew? Right. Right, is that not what we planted? That was, isn't it? We got Dittany. Right, as we got Dittany, leaves of the medicinal herb, rigmarole post. This is to be purchased. Right, Dittany, remember that? Dittany. Right, okay.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
I've
You
got
can acquire
loads
it
of
by
moonstone,
vanishing
mate.
items here in the Room
Loads.
of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Right, what do we do? I wasn't listening, I can't lie to you. He says return to... Right, we started planting Dittany. So now... Can't do anything here, I don't know. I was not listening to what she was saying, I can't lie to you.
I have the moonstone you requested,
Oh yeah, that was
Professor.
it.
Good. Then we may begin your
I
lesson.
literally...
You can conjure
So
more
that-
than potions
5
and
minutes ago.
herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay. Let's go to this wall. That's a rod. Medium. Eclectic. Eclectic. What do you reckon? This one or that one? What do you reckon? We'll go with this one. Right, so the stairs are there, so let's go in the middle. Roughly here, change colour. We're gonna go for a red theme. I think that's good. What do you reckon? I say that's good. Furniture. Right, got no furniture. How do we get furniture? Oh, we gotta find it, okay. Oh, we got a lamp. I quite like... It's like, Aquaman's trident. Let's go with this one, but again we'll change the colour. F in the chat, went straight past red. Where should we put this? I say let's put it right by the entrance. Right here, I reckon. We get forward a bit. Yeah. Weasley, you're right in the way if you don't mind. Just moving. Never mind, we'll do it later. Right, it's just wallpaper. There must be a way to make it bigger, like previews. What's this one? We make it bigger, do you think? Hold, disable snapping. Ah, change size. There we go. I don't like that though. Niffler. Niffler, sounds so dodgy. Oh, we got Dapper, aka Dappy. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh no, can we move it? Wait. We'll do it later. Bickering couple, let's do it. Get on the other side. Alright, put it up. Surely it's exactly the same as that one. What on this side? You want me to go smaller? Guess I've got to move the table slightly away from the wall. Let's put it here. No, it's right. Massive right. No, I don't want this one. Rubbish. What's this deer? Let's do this one, shall we? Right, what else have we got? Oh, we got some tables. I quite like this one. Change colour, obviously. Right in the middle. Then, we're gonna get some chairs. We'll put it here, and we'll put this one here. Boom! Now, that'll do. Oh, what's this? Done that. Oh, it wants us to conjure 5 walls. Oh, no god. 5 walls, 5 decorations. Here we go. We got the Gazing Wizard. Put this over here. Oh. As you come back there. And then we've got the niffler. Oh, makes me laugh. And then we go back. No.
Good work.
Thank you.
Shall we move?
Yep, let's move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Altering. Ah, this is what I wanted.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to custom.
One map. Which one was it I wanted to move? This one. Oh, this one. There you go. Right, how do we get rid of it? How do you get rid of it? Right. Hold on. Alter the style of an item. Don't really want to. One button. Change the color of the item. Right, definitely. One. Change the color. Adjust the size. One. Ah, it's a bigger table. That's massive.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more
Oh, how
advanced.
exciting.
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering
What balcony? Well done. Is this a balcony? Oh. Right. Right, the third one, I think. Just everything red. Oh, no. Also, that wasn't the balcony. Where's the balcony? Ah, the balcony, yes.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think?
Ambiance.
Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor
What's he gonna
Weasley.
do?
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Why are you talking to yourself in the third person?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall
That's such
look
bad
most
writing,
appeals
by
to
the way.
you?
Moonlight ambiance. Something natural and earthy? No. Dark and mysterious. I like the moonlit.
I would
Nice and
like the room
romantic.
to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Get natty up here.
Sounds perfect.
Oh dear. Oh, the cover.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Ways.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips
Basically,
itself
what
to your
happened was
needs.
the
It
devs
makes sense that you needed more
was like,
space
you know
to
what, we're
practice
gonna do
spellcraft.
this.
If you'd like to customize
They
the
typed
space
a bunch of
further,
code
you
and
can
done.
use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
What? Oh, as if that's not level 16 yet. How do we get out of here? Not this one. Must be... this one. Right. Now we've done that one. I forgot about the detonator. Probably been about 10 minutes. Right, yeah. Look at that beauty. Now do we go here? Huh? What is this for? I'm confused. Oh,
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. Okay. Then how do I turn the dittany into... what's it called? Oh, it's the wrong way round. It's too funny. Right, we got juice and we got all these. All the brewings. Right, let's turn it around. Right. What a muppet. Trust me to put it the wrong way around. Oh. Oh. Oh no. This is going to be where Natty sits. Is you were under the sit on my date. We want all the potions. Right, what is this one? I need some eggs. I'm seeing exhausted. Might as well use it all here. This is what I wanted to do ages ago. I just don't remember where the biology room was that we went to previously. Sweet, right. Now. Let's do this one. Confrindo. I can probably find Sebastian at the usual spot near the defense against the dark arts. Who's excited for Wodan tomorrow? Oh dear. I said earlier. I'm excited but reserved about it. I don't think it will be a great game, but I do think it will be a good game. What is this? It's so pretty. It's the Milky Way galaxy, isn't it? Someone's a big fan of geoguessr. Oh, frame rate drop. Yeah. You'll have to see it. Bottom right's got ripped to shreds because of the frame rate dropping, yet this game gets that off the hook. How's that fair? If you are joining, please do say hello. I'd love to speak to you, get to know you. And it's just better than having a one-way conversation with myself. That's for sure. Oh dear. Right. Let's meet Sebastian. Where'd you come from?
Over here.
Man's just sitting there waiting.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
Oh
It
dear.
has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these
Oh yeah.
things.
Well, you took the fall for me,
So
and
good.
that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
Did you know?
Something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Alright, come on. So slow. Pick up the
There's a
pace.
secret passage just
Oh,
here.
should do.
It's well disguised.
I'm gonna guess it's this thing here. This giant thing here, right here. So disguised that. Is that gonna come in with you?
How did you find this place?
Who are you talking to?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
How'd you get in here?
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
I know there's magic in that, but
She loved that infernal game.
she's taking the mick.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Oh.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
It's very ominous of
He
you.
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
So, being
We
serious.
used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it.
Oh,
His
him.
wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous.
That's another
He
secret.
has no love lost for his family or their
Man's keeping all
secrets.
the secrets.
This place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin,
Oh.
one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My
Exactly.
thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn
I
it.
prefer electric.
I can teach it to you safely here.
I always prefer electric for some reason. Don't know why.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
Okay.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Let's do this. I wish they made this bit a little bit harder, because, like, I don't know. It seems pointlessly easy.
You're getting it. Ready to
Like,
actually try
that
it
effort
out?
just to...
Stick to the targets, though.
Alright, I should really change... I forgot to do it. Alright. So, let's change it for this one.
Keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have
Candelabras.
their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo!
Oh,
How's it feel?
yeah, it feels
It's a
good.
tad hot.
Alright.
You'll get used to it.
Just a weird complaint. It's a tad hot.
That's it.
You're shooting
think I've
fire out of your wand. Of course it's gonna be hot.
Well done.
No thanks.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
You're too funny.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Sounds like he's, what's it called? Person that lights fire. What's that called? Yeah. Let me know. It's almost too much. I'm ready for more spells.
This is
Let's
exactly the
go.
type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps
My
when I next head to
condolences.
Felcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'll be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon.
Wait, is she not dead?
Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she
Have I
needs.
I shall
misunderstood?
look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Mm.
Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past
No.
you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'm not ready to tell you anything.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about
Okay,
it.
cool.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer.
Well, I've been told I
suppose
can't,
with both
so...
Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order.
Oh,
Spend as much time here as you
thanks,
like.
boss man.
And remember, keep this place between us.
Got it. I'm good at keeping secrets.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
No thanks. Why is it added... Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's added that thing twice. How'd you do it again? What do we have here? Levioso. So we got them two. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Leave the Undercroft. Is it gonna go? No, there you go. Yeah. If you are chilling, I'd greatly appreciate a little like on the button on the YouTube thing. Helps out a lot.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh, what's that guy?
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
No,
How did you get in there?
I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Alright, calm down. I'll confundo you. Oh dear. Which one? I promise not to say anything, no need for threats. We'll do this one. Yeah, let's do it.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Yeah, come on. Special blind doesn't mean you get special preferences. You talk to me like that, I'll come for you. Oh dear. Right. First, what now? What now? Improve your magical abilities to access the next trial. But if we do this, let me read it. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both Maxima and Endurance potions. He'd like me to field test a focus potion. I know to find potions and recipes at J. Pippin's. Yeah. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map can still prove you. Do we need to go J. Pippin's? Okay. Oh, it's there. Map it. I wasn't there a minute ago, was it? On my bugging. Should we do this one first and then carry on with this? I feel like I'm quite behind on the main story. Because I'm literally level 16 now. And that's only level 10. Right. Anything else? No. Collections. All these. Anything else? No. Wait, did we not just do that? Oh, this was literally one that I didn't do. Inventory, talent, so we know about that. Outpost. Ah, this one. Come and see me. As soon as you can, I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry. Hope unproductive. Sounds about right. Hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine. Professor Pig. Oh dear. Shout out if you know what Professor Pig is from. Alright, so map chamber. Won't come up with it wants me to do this. No, that's a new one. Ah. Wingardium Levioso. See, if you watch my other video, right? When we first learned Levioso, to do the lifting thing, I was like, I'm sure, obviously I'm purely basing it on the movies, that you go Wingardium Leviosa. And it's obviously a different level of that spell. Interesting. Acquire the use of Venomous Tentacular. Acquire the use of a Mandrake on multiple enemies. Ah, we need to make Mandrakes. Right. The map chamber. Now that was the map chamber we did last stream. I'm thinking we'll do this one and then maybe we start doing these two. Yeah, I think that's the play right there.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I will do. I hope the stream looks okay for that one person that I can see chilling in the stream. I can see you, I see you. You can't do the invisibility spell on me. I can't remember what it's called. Invisicray, is it?
I was hoping to.
Or is that for Vampire Diaries? It might be both. Let's have a look. Oh, it's disillusionment. That's not the spell, is it? He doesn't say that, does he? Let's have a look. He doesn't speak. I don't know what it's called.
You're back.
Finally. Master Spavin
Oh, so bad.
ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Wasn't concentrating. Oh dear.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
I still can't figure out why you don't always puff into flames when I go past you. Like, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Where is the guy? Where is he? We just don't want without him.
To think,
Poor old man's slow.
this all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
I'm talking about your missus. Yeah.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Alright,
Shall we have a
let's
look?
do it. I'm ready.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I have no
I don't
idea.
think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Ooh, how mysterious.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
So pretty. Imagine that IRL. Oh dear. 1600 meters away.
It's time you learned Glacius, the freezing spell.
Ooh.
It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Right. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do the first. Actually, can we just? World map. Yeah, we're gonna do the trial, and then. There is one. We're gonna do the trial, and then we're gonna do them little side quests. That's the cave that we want to. Oh, no one. Let's go flying, let's go flying. I forgot how to use this button. Ah.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. And when did I set my traps?
I'd say you're right.
Just keep swimming, just keep flying. Oh dear.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It is.
I'm most pleased to be included.
You know what? I've never heard you say that before in my life.
Over here.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting all night. Must be freezing. Get hypothermia.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Oh.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Wait.
No sense.
Wait, don't go any further forward. That's one button really. Let's go talents. Was it on the spell? No, it wasn't. Must be in core. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna acquire. And then
Our arrival.
we are going to set up. want you there. Accio, that one. And then just... Alright, the Expelliarmus. Oh, one. And then we got you there. And then... we go this one, and... Power. Like that, I think. I don't think I need them other ones unless I'm in the place. I think that's good. Oh, sugar. Didn't into it. So now if I do that, okay. That's what we call organised. Are we going to get into a fight?
Quickly now.
Reach the enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus. Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I don't believe that. Right, press one button. That worked. I didn't mean to. Oh, what a muppet. Where you running off to? Again, didn't mean to do that. Right, come on. That was a waste of a Wigan world.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Hello?
What? It wasn't me.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
No, I'm dead. I'm just gonna do that for all of them.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I didn't take the gold. Man wants the gold. There's no point doing that now. Oh, sugar. That's it. Go back over there.
Could do with a nice mutton stew about now.
How kind of them just to get up perfectly. Have some battle. Let's have a bit of battle. Let's do Leviosa. Let's put it on us.
I won't rest. Dead.
Any gold? What's this? Oh no. Oh, it's because my thing's full, isn't it? That's why. Any chest up here? Yep. Oh, what's through here? I think we can just... investigate the goblin presence. It wants us to be here. What's over here? Yep. Hmm.
Revelio.
There's a chest. I'm 100% being dumb, as usual.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. Well, what you find here could be the key to Goblin Kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Ranrock. What's that?
I will draw blood.
Oh, it's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, get wrecked, mate. Get wrecked. Oh, that was too funny. Goodness, yeah. Get wrecked. Yes. Right, that was easy.
Looks like we found the entrance.
What we have?
It's locked.
Not anymore, it's not. Why we use magic?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Sounds good.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Right, let's drop this.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Oh, it's like the old man from the painting we saw a minute ago. So I'm getting suspicious of him now. To be fair, I was suspicious of Fig. Around a little bit.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Who's talking? Oh, you. Does that look like the old guy from downstairs? I think it does.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
Goblins!
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Right. Level 4.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Downstairs. This one. The full damage. Oh. Here we are. Right, wish me luck, first trial. See if we can do it first time. Oh dear. Make myself laugh.
I've seen this before.
Is it?
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Oh yeah. Wow, there's actually stairs right here. Oh dear.
Impressive. That must have done something.
What?
Best have a look around.
You couldn't see the, well, where's the bridge gone? Yes, it's an invisible bridge. There you go. Aha. Always look to the left and right, people. Come on. Oh, that's freaky. I actually can't look at that. That's made me dizzy. Oh dear, that was messing with my eyes. Is there any chests? Can't see any.
More traces of ancient magic.
All the traces.
Something must be different.
Oh, there's a big monster at the end.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Right, press one button. Definitely press that. Come on, people. I'm not letting go of LT in time. Right. Oh dear. what? There's one more. Wasted so much. I can't get used to this type of combat. I'm used to like people attacking me. Right, I can see it.
These look familiar.
Oh. Was that? No. Oh, I thought I died them. Not dying to speech dramatic. Let's go here. That was not just a minute ago.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
You should. What? Nothing happened. Oh, my bad.
More statues.
Where? Right. Don't worry. Oh, that's funny. Fire 3 doesn't work for me. Look it down here.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Oh.
But where?
Is he gonna come alive, stay alive at me? Oh, he hasn't got a head, so obviously not. Right, no chest here. Oh, right, okay, I did that. I pressed the A instead of X. Oh.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
There's no difference. what's the difference? Oh, I think I ought to.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
I think I ought to. So go like this. And then. No, no. No, I don't want to think what it is.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's nothing there I can grab onto it. So if I go back through here, wait, okay. Yes.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Easy. Yeah, okay.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Oh, don't. It proper messes my mind. Is that a chest room? Oh, that messes with my mind. Right, are these gonna come alive? No. What's that? Oh, good work. Oh, that's sick. Okay. That worked. I keep pressing that, but then not pressing that. It's because when I use B or Y to B, I'm still holding LT. I keep forgetting to let go and then do it. So I'm doing like, yeah.
I'll never get used to these floors.
No, it's about this. Why hasn't it changed my thing? Oh no. no, plus okay,
Expelliarmus.
damn it.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio.
Come off it, man. I get too into the combat and it just takes me out of the vision. It is one thing that I'm not a fan of in this game, is the combat.
To these floors.
You've got to be too focused on your person, you can't enjoy the actual combat experience.
Lumos.
Expelliarmus.
Sugar.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That was two. So I got lots in thing, I can't believe. I'm sure before it protected me when I did that sort of thing. Oh dear. I got there in the end.
I'll never get used to these floors.
What happens when you're on hard difficulty? Not as much just.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Just keep moving, just keep moving.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Come on! I got you!
Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Easy, first time. Oh dear. Right, so there's something here. Nothing here. Oh, we gotta investigate first. I'm not meant to do that at all. What's over here then? Oh, I don't know what. No, I don't know what. I feel like I'm missing something. Like these are the sides, I just... Oh, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh! That just means there's a big boss coming, right? Oh! What's that? Is it rainwashing himself? Let's get off this. Gets me out. Right, it's definitely an arena of some kind. There we go.
Don't like the look of this.
Round about right. That works. So first time. The big boss. Whoa. Wait, did that say LBLB then? Have I missed a trick now? I'm sure it did, right? Get down. Where'd you come from? Where is that shooting, by the way? See, I pressed Y, but I was holding LT.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
I think yours was the one. Oh, so annoying. Such a waste of wigging well.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Definitely not one.
Expelliarmus.
Destroy the orb as it's charging it. Oh, so you can do that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go. Give me that ball. Just let us pull it up. maybe we could. Right, now we've got to watch. Oh, 12 p.m. Try to bring cover. Right, patience. Gosh, I'm not got sometimes. It's actually like the easiest part. He's just doing two things. Oh, I've just realised. When he does the orb, it's a tail, isn't it?
Don't like that.
Well, I wonder if that's, the goodness spells. Easy. Come on. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Makes it even easier now, think about it. So much easier now. Right, now we've got to watch this minion over there. Right, if we just take our time. What's it mean? So I pressed Y. Hold on there too. You're gonna come in? Almost. Easy! Come on! Sit down, boy! Oh, see. Once we figured out the yellow colour and the purple colour, easy.
Another pensive.
Another chest. Any more chests? I'm gonna guess no. Check out the pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating
I'm getting Anakin
So I want
vibes.
to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
You feel me?
It is not your pain to take.
You're gonna turn to the dark side.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
She's a dark wizard. Don't trust her. There's 3 people now, don't trust her. Someone said I've got a trust issue.
A memory. Now to find a way out of here.
I wonder where it is. Is it this way? No, it can't be that way.
That must be the way back.
I wonder which way. Oh dear, this game, man. I don't know how I feel about this game. They're obviously trying to cater to a wider audience by making it obviously easy. Not saying the game is easy, obviously I've died multiple times. On hard difficulty though, just putting that out there.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
The Rockwood.
Has someone completed the first trial?
Is that
I have,
the name
Professor
of
Rookwood.
the guy that we saw at the Three Broomsticks a little bit ago? Sure it is, no? Was it the same name but different person?
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Don't worry, I'll be doing them next. Yes. What's that?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Oh, we got another achievement. Rookwood. I thought it was Rockwood. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Let's go. All the quests. And we're level 16. Right, what we got here? Interesting. We got all the quests. We got this thing. Talent gear, what gear have we got? Another staff. The offense is better. So, might as well. Screenshot that. Oh, we've got a thing here that can be deciphered. What's the word? Deciphered. It's deciphered, right? Is it not at the tower? Is it not here? I'm pretty sure. The room of requirement. How do we actually get back there? How do we get back there? Supercharge your YouTube channel.
I should ask Serona.
Off on another adventure.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Wow. Yeah, this is... I have no idea what the room requirement is. Wait, this is... See, doing racing. Ah, here it is. That's the shit. Right. It was this one. Let's go. Well. Staff, wasn't it? Level 17. So we can't work just yet. Inventory. Pensive artifact. Okay. New talents available. Damage guild, yeah, but I haven't done that yet, so. Okay. Okay, that could be interesting. We've got one more. I'll remain stunned. Okay. Good to know. Okay, we won't do it yet. I want more stuff before I start messing around with the talents. Oh, that is good though. Actually, I won't do that. I'll do that one. Just went back on my road straight away. Oh dear, that's funny. Alright. Just quests, assignments. Oh, that's why. Beast class, the caretaker lunar element. Okay, I haven't learnt the portal yet. We've got quite a few side quests to do. Right, I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna be on. No one's watching this, but I'm gonna be on Wolon tomorrow. I've got it already installed, as you can't see there. I'll show you. There it is. But we can't play it yet. So sad. It's gonna tell me you can't play this now. Bad. Oh dear. And then. Right. Let's do it. Can you press up the controls?